Oh, I've been wishing everybody that I hope they're having a good day, so I will continue with that trend. I hope the day is treating you well. Uh, on the other side of things, I hope the world collectively gives this guy a quick, swift boot to the ass. I don't know what he's chewing on kids for the other day, but there's just been one horrible photo op after another, and I'm okay with goodbye, Joe. Oh, on another note, Tom featuring Nova, Danger. I hear that I got that playing on my playlist already. I like it. Um, I heard a counter argument to the artist and the um, Canadian shot. And I'm a pro immigration person. And if you want to move here from somewhere else and then realize that it kicks ass, and if you can nail, good for Tom for nailing that American aesthetic and discovering his inner patriot, even though he came from Canada, which is somehow annoying for some people. And I'm like, really? You know, Tom wanted to be a wrestler, right? For a while. I mean, you understand that there's just something that beats in his heart. He's a showman with issues. We're going to go with that. Today, his issue is he's not a big fan of the President of the United States of America. Uh, let's go. Let's get Brandon out of there. So maybe we don't have to lie to everybody all the time about how popular he was, chewing and sniffing and
America is going woke. The streets are full of fire and smoke. This ain't the way I thought it would be. The White House full of evil folks. Americans ain't free no more. They don't respect folks like you and me. The way we're treated ain't been fair. Fake news on every TV. 4 years we've been in this nightmare while they killed American dreams. We can't afford our lives here. Rent, food, and gasoline. Colors don't run and I only warn you once. Buddy, don't tread on me. I won't forget the ones who died for our freedom, and I ain't gonna hand it back. No, no, no. If liberty and justice ain't enough to believe in, then get out of here and don't look back. Go, go, go. We love our home, and if you don't pack your bags, you're free to go. Don't let the big door hit you with a good Lord split you. Wave goodbye to Joe. We love our land.
First listen. Something about him, don't let the door hit you in the ass and way out. I'm just saying, I love when it all comes together. Hey, it's nice. And then, to double down on my opinion, I like uplifting songs that give me hope. I like songs from artists that could even hate each other as long as there's a reoccurring theme of, hey, I'm proud to be this or happy to be that, or I would like to examine this. If there is a basket of rhetoric, of words, of sentences that sell that idea, then more power using it. I don't know. I've listened to enough of Tom's music that I don't buy into that. Do I have complaints about some merch I bought? Yeah. My brainwashing shirt's crooked as fuck. But I chose to engage in capitalism. His rhetoric in the songs have been pretty solid. Personal opinions aside, which fuck, I don't know the dude. I just think it's funny that people just go ape shit about this back and forth. I don't know. The messaging sounds solid to me. I don't gotta get all crazy and start weighing personalities in the real world. I'm probably an asshole too. I'm just saying. I'm not saying Tom is. I'm saying me. So I wouldn't know. And I seem adorable and loving here.
Here and don't look back. Go, go, go. love our home, and if you don't, pack your bags, you're free to go. Don't let the big door hit you where the good Lord split you. Wave goodbye to Joe. We love our land. If you ain't fans, buddy will help you pack your bags. Don't let the big door hit you where the good Lord split you. Burn someone else's flag.
America is losing hope, divided by the way we vote. This ain't the way that this all should be. We're fighting over memes and jokes. They're burning flags that we hold close. They think that war's only overseas. The way we're painted ain't been fair. So what? You don't know me. You got something to say? Well, I'm right here. Thank God for the freedom of speech. You like to claim I don't care, 'cause I ain't gonna bend no knees.
These colors don't run, and I only warn you once. Buddy, don't tread on me. I won't forget the ones who died for our freedom, and I ain't gonna hand it back. No, no, no. If liberty and justice ain't enough to believe in, then get out of here.
Well, that just came up in a band that had, I think they're German, maybe. They're talking about here's concepts. You save the world, end garbage, do this, do that. But if the core of the rhetoric isn't liberty, freedom, individual thought, and everything that's to the one side of the morally appropriate line, I just don't understand what your platform stands on. I can't believe any of that'll be found by a system that wants to silence half the planet, so then the government can only be the system. The thought producers can be the only one that tells me what's right. I've spent a lot of years finding out they ain't been right about shit yet. The hell's gonna change because they say so? Because they can enforce their ideas with order following idiots who see. There's the difference. And I use Australian artists for Australian fans as an example, because they have a lot of powerful feelings about people they lost in great wars, and I'm talking about old feelings dying hard. But then, in the big scale, all of that pain and suffering, did that empower them to lay over and let some of the most oppressive, socially constrictive individuals take control of their shit? I mean, they were throwing them in camps over there. And we see how well some things stood the test of time now. I know there's a lot of folks scared to talk about it, but I'm going to go with liberty and freedom to express that. It's a deep conspiracy theory. I don't believe this to be true. But whatever I might hate about, let's say, Project Warp Speed, I saw a weird conspiracy theory that said that without that, they were going to finally try that FEMA camp. Now, this hits the tinfoil duck sector. You got to strap on that hat of critical thinking, +5 critical thought. You got to put that on. I'm not saying it's real. I'm saying right after the Patriot Act, when individuals, we're talking back in the day, really jumped on the bandwagon, and the coffins, the over-purchasing of ammo, the FEMA camp this, FEMA camp that, FEMA camp this. Well, then there's a certain group of individuals with their +5 tinfoil critical thinking cap on that think there's just this hard-on wet dream of a whole group of individuals in control that want to do that. Now, back to my ranting about Australia. Well, didn't they do that? Didn't they? If you say no, we're putting you in a cage for the betterment of society. And then where was it that they just indicted Bill Gates? We're going to get some crimes against humanity trials pretty soon. Whew. I'm starting to fear that no one knows how to use internment camps at all. I don't think that ever been a good idea. And any system that thinks that they should just lock all their opponents in a cage, fuck you. No part of that rant has to do with liberty, freedom, justice. Bullshit. That's authoritarian control. I don't give a fuck what side of the spectrum you're on, or how far into that you are. Any of those ideas just seem like shit. And fuck everyone complaining about it. I'd rather hear a lot more songs, flag waving, ideas that I could actually, hey, let me talk about these ideas I heard in a song. Well, nothing here seems like problematic for my space.
I ain't gonna hand it back. No, no, no. If liberty and justice ain't enough to believe in, then get out of here and don't look back.
Yeah, fuck.
We love our home.
Here, my challenge is go transform the fucking world into your goddamn hippie New World Order vision. And we'll do what we got to do. And we'll see who innovates and who moves further faster. Or if y'all end up in, not the line. I hear they're already bringing that down some. What about that one in Arizona? Didn't there some like Walmart money person building the city of the future? They got the AI super brain running that shit yet? No. I don't know if I support that one, but there's got to be a few. Go hook that shit up. Fuck this. I want the Amish and the people who created the dairy cooperative back in the 1800s and built this entire area. I want them to win. I'd rather work for them than the globalists. They don't mind that I have a flag that I carry. I don't actually intrude on their shit. I actually get way out of the way of their carts because I don't want to spook the horse. I don't want to, nothing. But yeah, I'm cool with that group being right. And on a moral basis, I don't see how that's wrong. Why would I ever pull for someone who wants to impose their set of rules and ideals on me when they literally almost all exist in the morally gray area? My heart goes, oh, I'm not sure I can get behind those ideas. Leave me alone and let me milk my fucking cows. Gosh golly, you got to work for 2-3 generations to demonize that shit. Otherwise, it was just normal people living in the country for, thousands of years. Weird.
And if you don't pack your bags, you're free to go. Don't let the big door hit you with a good Lord split you. Wave goodbye to Joe. We love our land. If you ain't fans, buddy will help you pack your bags. Don't let the big door hit you with a good Lord split you. Burn someone else's flag. If you look close, you'll see America. She don't look quite like she did.
No.
This ain't the country that our parents love.
Shit. We'll go back and let them redo this hook. I go back a ways. I had talked a lot. It's what I do. Sorry, but I was thinking about it because I went with my international stuff from my mom. But I picked up all my mom's like commemorative plates from, let's say, 60s and 70s. Highways and byways traveling. Roadside attractions everywhere. Little towns that existed on people rolling on through. And I think about it. I think about all the trips and all the really cool things I got to see. And I'm so grateful. I'll be right back. I needed a minute. I didn't know Tom was going to get me chugging memberberry smoothies and take me back. But I was thinking about the plates and a couple of the memorabilia and the memories. And I was going to all get gooey on it. And then I realized, no, there's nothing to get gooey about. Just because the social contract was incredibly strong in 78 on the exterior, the grooming and atrocities at Club 33 down there in Disney were probably in full swing. The growing drug epidemic going to ease into the 80s really soon was there. It just was hidden. So I completely recognize that some of these ideas live in an illusion, in a bubble. But what sort of ideas would I want to project? Chaos, disarray, and a two-class society of those who have and those who grovel without. That looks like shit, everybody. I would never indict a place that has to live that way, but I traveled through locations that live that way, and I don't think that's a goal for us. And I don't know. Maybe believing in ideas bigger than myself if the fabric of those ideas are sewn with some morally sound ideas. I 100% support them. And I don't know, but I hope it's Goodbye Joe. I hate to see it devolve further than we've got to at this moment in history. Now, we threw down a little no quarter this morning to start our day. All of those sad thoughts are also reinforced and buttressed by ideas that no quarter would be given. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I hope it's just say goodbye.
Jokes are burning flags that we hold close. They think that war's only overseas.
Good timing.
The way we're painted ain't been fair. So what? You don't know me. You got something to say? Well, I'm right here. Thank God for the freedom of speech. You like to claim I don't care, 'cause I ain't gonna bend no knee.
These colors don't run and I only warn you once. Buddy, don't tread on me. I won't forget the ones who died for our freedom, and I ain't gonna hand it back. No, no, no. If liberty and justice ain't enough to believe in, then get out of here and don't look back. Go, go, go. We love our home, and if you don't, pack your bags, you're free to go. Don't let the big door hit you where the good Lord split you. Wave goodbye to Joe. We love our land. If you ain't fans, buddy will help you pack your bags. Don't let the big door hit you where the good Lord split you. Burn someone else's flag. If you look close, you'll see America. But she don't look quite like she did. This ain't the country that our parents love, but I still hear her on the wind. We love our home, and if you don't, pack your bags, you're free to go. Don't let the big door hit you where the good Lord split you. Wave goodbye to Joe. We love our land. If you ain't fans, buddy will help you pack your bags. Don't let the big door hit you where the good Lord split you. Burn someone else's flag.
Oh shit, I just caught that line too. I didn't even, I just heard ass. I didn't hear where the good Lord split you. Ha! That's funny. That's funny. I believe I was a little more empowered than an ass joke. Not that I don't like a good ass joke. I hope the door hits him in the ass. Not that hard. He's frail and I don't actually hold. Well, I do. I mean, I think there's some problems over there. I think being nice is the problem. Pretending that there's not an issue with him being too familiar with other human beings. But whatever. The big orange guy pisses everybody off too. So fuck it. Everybody's unhappy. I want to go to a theme park and not have to debate gay sex. I want to go to a theme park and not have a riot break out. I wanted to take my grandkids places where I could reflect and enjoy their company, not duck for cover. And I believe that's a construct of the current system because they want control of everything. Until they get control, they will spread the seeds of total chaos. But that's just my personal opinion. And all my opinions are for entertainment purposes only. They mean zero in the big picture. Most of us probably just got to go to work. And the sad truth is I hope I get to keep working past next week. Goodbye, Joe. Maybe. Featuring Tom and Nova. I obviously enjoyed the moment. I hope you did too. We'll see you sometime later.